The Roman city was normally organized around two main axes. The Cardo, or Cardos Maximus, the street that ran roughly from north to south, and the Decumanus Maximus, the street perpendicular to it that crossed the city from east to west. The rest of the streets were laid out in parallel to these, forming the city blocks. The heart of the city was the Forum. This was a large porticoed plaza, normally rectangular in shape, where the main public buildings were found. These were the curia, or seat of the local senate, the basilicas or civil buildings where public procedures and commercial operations took place, and the temples, especially those dedicated to the Capitoline Triad. In the vicinity of the Forum were the markets, and beyond them the public buildings dedicated to leisure and spectacles, such as the baths, the circus, the amphitheatre, and the theatre. This was the ideal model of a Roman city. It had been inherited from the Greek hippodamic model. This model can be easily confirmed from satellite images of the many cities that have managed to maintain their imprint on the territory. For example, in Miletus, a city of Greek origin whose recticular layout was planned by Hippodamus of Miletus and became the archetype of urban design that would be followed in the classical cities. Or in Timgad, also known as Tamugadi in Algeria, a Roman colonia. All perfectly visible are the walled perimeter, the Cardo Maximus, the Decumanus Maximus, the Forum in the heart of the city, and not far away, the theatre. But the ideal model could be modified. We can see this in many cities. For example, Pompeii in Italy. This city developed without a clearly hippodamic grid. Also in Palmyra in Syria, a city of Nabatean origin, Queen Zenobia's capital that was finally conquered and extensively Romanized. It has magnificent columned avenues, but its perimeter is highly irregular, and its urban layout has no clearly quadrangular structure. But sometimes the model could be altered considerably. Quicul, a Roman colonia in Algeria, is a good example. Or Cyrene, a Greek colony in Libya, which is laid out along a major street in the fortified settlement. Or Ephesus, of Greek origin and much altered by Rome, without perpendicular avenues, but with a large main street and an enormous porticoed avenue leading to the port.